Not only that, for those who understand patterns, this is what you would call an ascending pattern. Now, when I saw that forming, that let me know. Remember, I already had in the back of my head, based off of my weekly impulse, I created my flag based off of my daily, even bigger flag. So it's the same trend. So I saw that forming. Then I went to my 4 hour. I saw this pattern. This is what we call a reversal pattern. So with that being said, how does the market move? I'll go down to a smaller time frame. You see it even bigger. Even bigger ascending pattern right here. You see it broke through. Once it broke through, I saw a flag, and then I caught the entire continuation to the downside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Terrell, I do see your ascending channel. Can you show me again? I did not see the engulfing candle. I saw a couple of candles that covered the area, but was there one candle that was engulfing?
Yeah, so first of all, the number one thing that you can see on this specific time frame, which is the 1 hour, is understanding when you it sounds like you understand ascending and descending patterns already. So you saw this breakthrough.
Okay.
Wait for it. So quick tip, you all. On the ascending and the descending pattern, a lot of people, they tell you can wait for the breakthrough. That's great. That's extra confirmation. The biggest thing that I look for is I try to get the top of the channel. So notice how when price makes patterns, every time on this specific pair, when price came at the top of this actual ascending pattern, it dropped. So you may have not got the specific drop all the way. When it came here, it dropped, what, 100 pips, came back up here, it dropped again, another 100 pips, then it came back up here, then boom, we got the real downtrend. So the key is, trend lines are key, because if you do catch it up here, guess what? You draw your trend line, nice clean trend line. As soon as you see price break here, you take profits. You catch it up here again, nice clean trend line. You see price break, boom, you take profits. Then right here, trend line. Did price ever break? Did it ever break that right there? Anybody?
Yeah.
No, it didn't. You see how this is a break. What's your most important candle? An engulfing, right? You see this trend right here? You see this engulfing candle right here? And this is looking on smaller, like you have to see things. This is like, I see the market a little bit more than others. So notice that trend right there. You see how that engulfed? You see how that broke through nice and strong? You tell me on this breakthrough, where did it break through strong at? It moved side to side right here. So as soon as it went down to as soon as it broke the channel, it just moved straight side to side. That's one straight consolidation. And then you got to move to the downside. So I'm gonna clean that up because I know I got scribble everywhere. So bear with me. So anyways, to answer the question on the actual ascending flag, the ascending channel. So you see where price ascended right there, this entire, hold on. Let me delete that. This thing in the way. All right, see that? So you asked where did it engulf right here? You see this engulfing candle? This is an engulfing candle right here.
Okay, so after it broke the channel, then, I was looking at the wrong place. Okay.
Yeah, so when it broke, it created, because you see it broke through, created a flag. This is on a 1 hour time frame. It broke the flag, and then it continued to the downside. And that's when you start getting that big down move. Now, for those who, I'm not going to get all the way into it, but for those who remember my training from last week, Thursday, you remember this?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, this was an extra confirmation to go even harder in it. You see it cross? Sorry. See it cross here? See the cross here? Let me, hold on. My stuff lagging, I guess, because it's got so many people on the thing. Right there. So that was extra confirmation right there. And from there, I was comfortable enough to swing. Actually, hold on, y'all. We might be able to catch a trade right now. Give me 1 second. All right, waiting for price to get right here. If price get right here while we still on this call, we all selling, all right?
Problem.
What'd you say?
I said no problem.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so do anybody see why I'm doing that? Remember, right now, the reason why I'm looking to sell is because, remember, overall downtrend off of the daily. Right now, price is in the flag. So because price is in the flag, we enter on the flag. For those who know my entries, know I'm looking to get somewhere between, I want to catch price right here and have about a 15 pip stop loss, somewhere right there. And then we'll have at least from right here to here for the continuation, at least 500 pip take profit. You can have your stuff anywhere in between there. So 15 pip stop loss, 500 pip take profit. Does that sound like a good risk to reward trade?
That's phenomenal.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, a lot of my trades are like that. I've actually been in this actual pair since last week, Thursday, I believe it is. And once it broke through, I'm currently up. Now, before the flag, I was up 300 pips. And, you know, I closed one order. So I got one pair up about 180 pips right now. So, and that all started with a 18 pip stop loss. So let me go back. Oh yeah, let me start back. So to answer the question, in post flag continuation, that's how I see the market. Same three ways. So like I said, when it broke right there, it created an engulfing, and it actually that's when it started to head down to the downside. Now, like when we get into like boot camp and everything, for those who are attending, I'll actually show you a lot of different other confirmations to show you like it's guaranteed that it's gonna go down. And I'm not even talking about what we went over last week. I'm just talking about other things. So let me show you all another actual pair, one that I'm like really, really like excited about, UCAD. And this is my trade of the year. I've actually been in this for 2 weeks with UCAD. So remember, our most important time frame is, let me see somebody writing in the chat. All right. So if you write in the chat and it's for me, just unmute yourself and ask.
That's just Chase Pips. I was saying I'm excited for boot camp too.
Oh, okay. No, it's cool. What's up, GG? So yeah, we got clear. What type of trend is this, guys? Uptrend, right? Now, I'm gonna break it down a little bit more for you all in a quick second. Now I want you all to see this. This is where the eyes really start seeing things. Like you all are gonna start to train your eyes at some point. Now, we all see that's an uptrend, right? And with this uptrend, the market moves in 3 different ways. So number one, from right here to here, this is an uptrend. So impulse, flag on this uptrend. That's a flag right there. Continuation, flag, continuation, flag, continuation. The minimum that I know I need to know is what's coming after this continuation right here. At least a flag, right? At least a flag for, you know, the next 500 pips. I got into this This was my area, this was my actual entry. This was 2 weeks ago. If you remember, I think Gigi remember, I actually mentioned it that actual day. But you notice that the same thing happens every time. Impulse flag, continuation, impulse flag, continuation, impulse flag, continuation. Now, zooming out, take an even bigger look. You see all of this impulsive move, this flag, this continuation, this flag, this continuation, all of this happened inside of a what? Overall flag. This was an overall flag for this impulse, flag, this continuation. This was a flag. Remember, we're on a higher time frame. So what you've been on a higher time frame, all of these big moves that's happening inside this, boom, 600 pips. Back down, 600 pips. Boom, 600 pips, 600 pips, 600 pips. So I can catch 600 pips inside of a flag on a higher time frame because I trade off of the smaller time frame, but it's based off of what's going on the higher. So with that being said, go back to that daily. Now remember what I said about your ascendant and your descendant patterns. So what makes me believe that this is the actual move all the way to the downside, and that's why I said this is my trade of the year. Let me kind of delete this, give you all a cleaner look. So we all agree that this is a flag right here. Yeah, that's a flag. Continuation flag, continuation, flag. So I'm gonna show you all this. And this one, the eyes really start getting into it. Because with these simple patterns right here, you'll understand what I mean by when I say everything else is just a bonus. So I'm looking, I still have a small order up here right now from 2 weeks ago. Right now I'm at about roughly about $7 grand on this order, but I broke it all the way down to 8-cent lot size right now. So it started at $6 right here. I had 2 orders, now I got 1 order at 8 cents from here. So, and I'll show you this. I'm gonna go back to the higher time frame just so you can see the potential of what I mean by that. So if we can agree that a continuation comes after every flag, the next move to the downside from this flag is the actual, at least 2,000 pip move. But you can go right here, 1,300 pip move, whatever floats your boat, and I'll show you the patterns that I got, and that makes me excited about this. Now remember, top of the channel, you can pretty much say that's the top of the channel. It didn't come all the way up, but we can both agree. Same thing, top of the channel, top of the channel, top of the channel, top of the channel, right there. Now, the most important candlestick, like we already said, engulfing candle. At the top of the channel right here, did it create an engulfing right here when it headed down?
No.
Exactly, no. It didn't create, it created a slight of an engulfing. It engulfed it right here, but it came right back